Yeah, good day everyone, and warm greeting to everyone on this proud occasion of India's Republic Day for all my dear Indians. Okay, and my today's subject again took my attention to the AI. Okay, and that happened over the World Economic Forum and the the location that is Davos in Switzerland 2026, right? So, and again because it took my attention because AI takes center stage. So in this AI campaign channel, as I'm looking, very imperatively all the areas of AI technology, how this has been booming up and how the collaboration is going on around all the corners of the world. So first time in the history, if you see, if you guys gone through this World Economic Forum conversations, AI was not a side topic; it was the headline, guys. So this is an opportunity for all of us, all the young minds, and it was artificial intelligence in all the debates, all the corners. The prime question now, if I ask you guys, what issue today rivals trade tariffs and geopolitical issues on the world stage? ऐसी क्या चीज थी कि जो वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमी फॉर्म में जिसने ये टैरिफ के मुद्दों बातों को और जियो पॉलिटिक्स की जो बातें सारी दुनिया में चल रही हैं उसको दरकिनार करके यही को एज ए हेडलाइन टॉपिक बनाया है एंड दैट बेसिकली took my attention just to look after it and see why and what about the other peoples and the big peoples, governments, tech sectors, innovators, all these guys are talking about it. So this is really a question around it. I mean, everybody should know about it and think about it, what really it was. Now, when you talk about it, and first of all, I want to give you the context why this World Economic Forum is there and who founded it. So you must know about it. If you don't know about it, at least it has also been a generic and general questions to all of you guys who are either been a scientist and scientific, student, biomedical student, or guys who have been preparing for the their examinations, some sort of this one. So this is a question that this World Economic Forum was founded in 1971 by the Klaus Schwab. He was a German, economist, one of the prominent economists in the world, and he was also been economic professor. Had a revolutionary vision and mission. The business, and what he told, the business should not just serve the shareholders; they should also think about the society. Okay, so I mean, we should not be talking about uh, the generic terms and traits, how we do between business to business, but it should go as a whole towards the society, so everybody can get the portion of it, right? So that it was, and very nice. So what happens in this in this world economy forms, which is almost it was founded 50 years back over the time period. Okay, so this is basically, guys, this is a neutral platform where I mean, if you look who all participating in this forum is where the presidents from the different countries, prime ministers, CEOs, startup researchers, innovators, investors, and thinkers gather to debate the future of the world. So एक ऐसा फॉर्म है जहाँ जाके सारे लोग बात विचार करते हैं इकोनॉमी के ऊपर, डिफरेंट जियो पोलिटिकल इश्यूज, इकोनॉमी, हेल्थ केयर, climate and whatnot, right? And why in World Economic Forum in Davos? Because Davos is a symbolic, remote, neutral, designed to dialogue. What happens here often shapes the global policy, investment decisions, innovation. We talk about anything that I already told you, right? And so in 2026, the message was clear. So if you look at the conversation that went through the different stages of the World Economic Forum, AI has overtaken the trade and geopolitical issues, and it was one of the one of not on one of the but one only the prominent topic around the corners. So this is what it is, right? So if I go to my next slide, what I concluded. So I mean, to be honest, guys, I mean, when it brought my attention while I was looking, the videos of Elon Musk, Satya Nadella, and Jensen Huang from Nvidia, and many more, and some of the Google minds, and some of the IT industry leaders and researchers. I mean, if you go, I mean, there's a lot of talk from the different researcher on the AI, and it was very influencing, and also very very imperative decision. So I try to make a imperative conclusion out of this discussion, what really we can take it forward as generation, and especially in India, how we can take it forward, what we can really grab out of it, what we could understood out of it, and is that can something we can broaden and put forward as a future for India, okay, as a whole, and maybe whether it is a strength and also where you are. So in this, I just brought a big picture. I mean, what really been we got out of this, World Economic Forum in 2026 in Davos. Okay, so basically at Davos 2026 in the World Economic Forum, AI dominated, guys. To be honest, AI again dominated every conversation. As I told, leaders like Elon Musk, Jensen Huang, Satya Nadella, and Dario Amodei, I mean, he's an Anthropic CEO and the founder, and Demis Hassabis is told shoulder to shoulder to communicate and conversate around AI, not to discuss only on tariffs and alliances, but to debate the AI trajectory in the future, how this is gonna take a shape. The shift was very clear, okay, from hype to ROI. ROI means return on investment. What that means is for speculation to implementation. That means every speculation is talk about, every implementation phase is talk about. Companies are no longer asking this. So all these companies now not asking about should we adopt AI or not. Rather, the question was how fast we can scale the AI in our day-to-day work, in our governance, and so on, right, in the real world. And the central question echoed across all the sessions: how close are we to artificial general intelligence? That is next form of the AI, AGI. That means, what is AGI? That means the AI that can think, that can reason logically, do some reasoning, have a bigger thinking power like humans, can learn across the different domains like human beings. So that researchers and all these big tech companies who are working around the artificial intelligence really looking for AI that is called AGI, artificial general intelligence, that can I think like humans? And if so, I mean, in the interest of time, in the coming future, I think AI can also surpass the human being. Okay, if we can start thinking like that one. Okay, so that was a debate. Okay, that was the biggest debate. Okay, so if I go I mean, this was the picture I drawn out of this conversation. Now, as I told you, because the biggest question was on AGI, the next level of uh, artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence for general purpose. Can it think about the human like a human being? So if you look at this one, okay, so what was in the debates for the AGI, artificial general intelligence. So there are different views. When the debate started, there was a debate on the optimistic view. Some of the peoples are very optimistic. Yes, this can be very fruitful. So some of these big tech, CEOs, CTOs were very very cautious about the view of it. And I can draw, I mean, some of the lines from their conversation. So if I read on the slide, if you see on the slide, so so on the optimistic side, you know, guy like Dario Amodei, I mean, he's an Anthropic CEO or one of the biggest model creator company, Anthropic. he predicted that AI will match software developers within the 6 to 12 month of frame. So if you give the work to these machines, so the AI can do easily all this software development in a work within a frame of 6 to 12 months, 1 year, right? Imagine, now you can imagine that the coding not, that coding not as a human task, but as a machine driven process. That means all these software development jobs may be impacted. So because machine can do everything what the software development developers are doing, but as a machine driven process, right? Yes, true. We went further. Uh, he's saying further that suggesting a novel level of scientific research could be achieved in just 2 years frame. The research cycle basically takes a longer time. If you guys know about it, whether it has been a scientific, any sort of scientific research, okay, in the medical, it may be, in energy, electricity, whatever you call it, it takes a longer time, even the decades and decades, right? So what he's suggesting is that all these noble cause scientific research can be can can be speed faster, and we can achieve within the period of 2 years, while it takes decades and more than 5 years of time. Most of these in even the simplistic research, like for an example in medical field, for an example in physical, and all these chip level industry, right? Okay. While as from apart from the Dario, the Elon Musk also been given some very futuristic call, and what he told is that if you look at Elon Musk is saying added his own dramatic forecast, and he's a crazy guy. He's the owner of the in the Tesla and Grok. What he's saying is that AI could surpass human intelligence by the end of the 2026, and this is the crazy biggest news from the Tesla CEO, and from the guy who really been hardcore techie guy, right? And he's a guy who's been the owner of the StarTX. Okay, he is doing all the machines and technology, guys. So this was very mesmerizing to listen about. Other side, on the cautious side, like one of the guys from the Google, Demis Hassabis, he just cautious about it, and he reminded us that the current AI what we have is nowhere the human levels cognitions. That means the cognition, the power of thinking and the imagination, logical thinking, reasoning. So the AI is not at that level where we human have, like in our brains have the cognitive imaginations and all this reasoning, right? So as per him, it is nowhere, and he estimated only the 50% in the future, within a decade of time, 50% chances of the artificial general intelligence can take place in our day-to-day work in the offices, in the big tech companies, in the governance, and all these kind of things, right? So he's stressing a focus that at least before we go to the level where the AI adoption, AGI adoption is to the 100%, we should need at least one or two big breakthrough invention and innovation who can really make this artificial intelligence so robust and usable in the future. So if you look at it, so what we left with the paradox that defined Davos in 2026, can this revolution happen tomorrow? Nobody knows about it. Okay, maybe evolution over the decade, can it be happen? What we are looking for, the AGI, artificial intelligence, can we achieve that in next over a period of decades? Nobody knows about it. So those questions basically very prominent in this debate, okay, in the various corners. Now, yes, the AI tsunami. Okay, if you look at it, this is very disastrous, guys. Okay, so if you look the very first remark, okay, the beyond theory, the impact on the jobs is immediate, and this remark was given by the IMF chief Kristalina Georgi, as you see. She warned of a AI tsunami that can happen in the coming days, months, years. And those numbers, what you guys can see on the slide, are are very stark, very intimidating. Where she focused, and she's telling about 60% of the jobs in the advanced economy will be affected, while 40% of the jobs globally will feel impact. Within 5 years, half of the white collar jobs could disappear, and she caution all the young workers, okay, and the middle class face the greatest risk. This is a reality check, guys. We need to see it. So this is not just a distant scenario. It is unfolding now. This is happening around us, in our bedrooms, in classrooms, in offices worldwide. If you see everything AI application on your mobiles, on your TV, TV telecast, this AI, some sort of the AI already been implemented in our offices where you're working, whether it has been a medical institution, whether it has been a healthcare, there have been a financial, banking, whatever you see, this has been there. So this is not anymore a gossip now, guys. Okay. To surprise, other hand, if you see, when I was looking at in the speech of the Jensen Huang and from Nvidia, largest build out in the human history. He called it, this is the largest build out in the human history, AI. Okay, and he's saying that in some of the some of the salaries for the people's already been doubled, 2x now. Okay, so the people who are in demand, who are basically working on this niche field, उन लोगों की सैलरी डबल ऑलरेडी हो चुकी है. So, and what he concluded when I was looking at his speech is that high demand jobs like an electrician, like when AI will be booming up, we have a lot of data centers. Data center need a largest infrastructure in a work. You need electricians, you need plumber, whatnot, steel workers, right? And apart from that, uh, you need now all data center engineers, you need now some real estate workers. Okay, so electric AI data centers need massive power infrastructure, cooling system for the AI facility. All the big data centers, if you just Google about it and go about it, how the biggest data center, for an example, Meta, Google's, all these guys are having. Okay, so they have the cooling system and cooling facilities in the big. Okay, so the plumbing job always will be there. Building AI infrastructure, right? While you do have largest data center, before you build that castles of data centers, you need all these workers. So that means at the same time it has also been creating jobs. Okay, at the same time, while some of the jobs are getting lapsed, other jobs will be boomed up. And similarly for all the technical guys, there will be a lot of jobs in the different AI field, which already been told you before. So, and the biggest news is that nowadays, what he also been quoted is that you don't need a PhD in the computer science to benefit from AI. Okay, so that means we need to charge ourselves super fast, start learning if not, and take it, go along with the AI. We need to sail through this technology. Otherwise, I mean, the future. So, just conclude my thoughts, and on this, the the mission ahead is AI is no longer a side topic, guys. This has pretty much concluded in the World Economic Forum in Davos, and go through it, guys. This has not been a gossip now, because these are the wording from the big tech CEOs who are revolutionary, who along with their companies are revolutionizing the world and economy altogether. So it is the central axis of global power and economic debate now, because everything it is, I mean, building these technologies has not been, a dream. Okay, it needs energy, it needs money, it needs everything, and power and passion, everything. For like you, for the young generations, AI is both an opportunity and threat. So if you are buckling up yourself with your energy and passion, it is unfolding opportunity, guys, massive opportunity. If not, it is a threat then, because if you don't know anything about all this technology, then you are out, you are already been gone from the picture. So I hope you will take it, and all you are taking it up. The future is not written yet, it is ours to shape. I mean, हम लोगों के पास, आप लोगों को बिल्कुल shape up करना. Please pull off your socks, be ready, be energetic, get up with a passion, and the future with us, right? So, and this is a new technology basically. So, the startup right now, you will be, you will get all the potentials in this field. So, this AI campaign channel and mission is just to empowering youth to navigate the AI future with knowledge, courage, and vision. So, AI not just disruption, guys. So, making again the last note, what I have written is that AI not just disruption but a force to inclusive progress. So खाली ये बातें बातें नहीं है, आप लोगों को मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, I mean all of you guys whether in India or outside India, so AI is disrupting the world in economy, in technology, in every front, because when technology take a disruption nowadays, that also make a disruption in your economy and dissect everything around it. Okay, so please buckle up, be ready, and future with you guys with the AI, because it is bifurcated in the I mean this is a multi-channel energy now in every field. Okay, so don't say that it is only for the guys who are doing engineering, all this thing. No, I mean in every medical field, healthcare, financial, banking, uh, semiconductor, your uh, everything from here, for your what space science, and everywhere energy will be there, right? So guys, buckle up. Thank you so much for watching it. The agenda of creating this video is that get you guys going with the AI. So before you get in hands-on, in the next time we will meet again with some crucial facts and learning about it. So we will dissect the every component of the AI, what you need to learn about, and we'll learn all together. So thank you so much, guys. Again, अपना बहुत बहुत ख्याल रखिए, and Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, and once again a happy Republic Day to all of you Indians wherever you are. Thank you so much. Until we meet next time in the next video. Thank you so much, guys.